John chapter 5, and in verses 1, after this there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. And this lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain season in the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatever disease he had. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The important man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Jesus said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. Here we are seeing an information of Jesus as he came to Jerusalem. There by the gate were so many people who were having all sorts of infirmities in their lives. And there is one man that is singled out in these particular verses over here. He was a man who was important and was in this situation for 38 good years. And when Jesus saw him, Jesus asked him, Will you be made whole? In other words, are you willing to move from where you have been to an area where you should be? And he said, I want to, but whenever I want to jump into the water, when the angel has stirred up the water, someone always jumps up before me. Now, from that point, I look at it as an excuse. He's giving an excuse because if he's always making a step, he has been in this condition for 38 years. And for 38 years, every time he's trying to move closer to the water. How come he never stayed where he was previously? He's always going back to the situation where he ought to be. I would like to encourage you. Do you ever give an excuse whenever something needs to happen in your life? You discredit yourself and you see as if you're not worth going where you need to be, because you think you're not better off, or you think that your situation can't be better. I'd like to encourage you, just like Jesus talked to this man, will thou be made whole? Do you want your life to be made better? Do you want to have a different kind of lifestyle, or a different kind of life that you want to live and face as you continue to live in life? Do you want a better family? Do you want a better business, or do you want your job to be better than the way it is? Do you want your finances to move from one place to another? Don't give an excuse and say, well, I always want to, but whenever I'm trying to make this opportunity, something else comes up. No, that is an excuse. Jesus has simply asked this man, do you want to be made whole? All you've got to say that, yes, I am willing, because God is looking for your willingness to take you to the place where you ought to be. And now we can see this man was told, take up your bed and walk, for you have been made whole. So what Jesus is simply asking you today, are you willing for me to take you to the next level in your areas of finances? Are you willing for me to take you to the next level of your life with your family? Are you willing for me to take you to the next level of your business? Are you willing for me to take you to the next area of your life with your job that you're doing? And if that is so, all you've got to do is say this: yes, I am willing for you to take me where I ought to do. Now, he said that he is the way, he is the life, and he's going to lead you in the direction of life that you need to go. As long as you trust him and give him your willingness, he will take you where you ought to be. I would like to encourage you this day, don't buy into excuses of not going where you need to go. You should buy into your willingness to let Jesus take you where you need to go. He is with you, and he wants to take you where he has already established for you. And as long as you're willing to say, yes, I am willing for a better life, I'm willing for better finances, I'm willing for a better family, I'm willing for a better job, then he is ready to take you through. All you've got to say is, yes, Lord, I'm willing. Take me ahead, and he'll walk you through. So I'd like to encourage you this day, put up this confidence in you, that Jesus, you can take me where I ought to be. And as long as you're willing, I can assure you and I guarantee you, you'll be able to walk out of wherever you are into what Jesus has already said for you. As you go your daily lifestyle, be encouraged knowing that Jesus is right with you to help you to take you where you need to be. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed.